Grand Risings, my darlings. How are we all doing today? We all doing good? I hope we are. How is everyone doing? Remember, guys, yes or no's are free. Anything else is paid. It is paid live today. And we're live on about 6 platforms today. Will L and you reconcile by November? Let's see. Let's see. In 1 sec. Yeah. Let's see. Hello, my darlings. Let's see. I feel like it will be by December, my darling. Okay, December. Hello, Dree. Hello, Miss. How are you? Will you find love soon? Let's see. I feel that you will find love soon, my darling. Yes. Yeah. But yeah, how is everyone doing today? We all having a good day? I hope we are. Oh, I'm enjoying my sat, my darling. Thank you. I played a nice game of Call of Duty, and this is how sad I am. I prestige yesterday, I'm already level 33. And not only that, is I've almost got another weapon, Diamond. Again. I think I need to get myself a wee life. And I completed, what was it? I also completed events as well. Like 3 events on Call of Duty that have like 20 or 19 days left. And I've already finished them. Whoops. Will you be able to buy your own home next year and also build some for rent? Not to build some for rent next year, but you will be able to buy one. I feel it'll be the year after you build for rent, okay? So next year you'll be buying, and the year after you'll be building. Okay. I'm good, thank you, Debs. How are you, boo? Thank you for the heart, me. Also, remember, guys, don't forget to check out my Buy Me a Coffee. Not Buy Me a Coffee. My Amazon affiliates link as well, my darlings. We do have some amazing stuff in that. Remember, every order you make, I get a little cut. Will M give you a love offer? Let's see. Will M give you a love offer? I feel like they will, my darling. Also, I may have prayed to the Valkyries today. Will P and you end up in a relationship? No, not at this time of my darling. Hello, Sean. But no, I may have prayed to the Valkyries today to try something out. So I was watching, it's just like 1 a.m. yesterday. I watched one on TikTok. Say well, it was 1 a.m. today. I watched one on TikTok today, and they prayed to the angels to get parking space, like there and then, and it worked. So I thought, oh, let's pray to the Valkyries. I prayed for blood. Guess what I prayed for? Have a guess. Have a guess. Is D slowly coming back because he is missing talking to you? Let's see. Yes, my darling, yes. But yeah, bet you can't guess what I paid for. Prayed for, not paid. Will Phil and you end up in a relationship? I feel like you will, my darling, in about 8 weeks. Does Kyle want you to leave him alone? Let's see, Queen Bee. Let's have a look. No, he doesn't want you to leave him alone, my darling. He wants you to be with him, okay, Bee? Did the conversation you have earlier make him happy? Let's see. Yes. Will there be a reconciliation between Echo and you? Yes. Did you pray for a good day? No. No. I'll give you a clue. It's to do with the stream. If you go out with the group today, will you regret it? Is this a group that's been like talking shit about you in the group chat? No, you won't regret it. Yes, be careful. You won't regret it. Just be careful, though, boo. Possible frame! Please, bugger off. I'm not going to be buying anything from you, scammer. Okay? I don't buy views. I don't buy followers. I don't like that stuff. Thank you for the follow, Queen Bee. Ash, is the right thing to do to be friends with S? Let's see. I feel like it is the right thing to do for now, my darling. Okay, I think that there could be more, but I feel like this moment in time, yes, that is the right thing to do for your mental health. Thank you for the heart, me. Will the group be nicer to you in person? They will be, but not much nicer. Will you be in a relationship soon? Let's see. Maybe. Cass, I'm not going to answer if you're going to shit your pants today or not, my darling. Use your brain, my dear. We're not in primary school. You're welcome, my darling. You guess you didn't laugh it off in person? My darling, have you been traumatized or something in friend groups? You shouldn't just laugh off people bullying you, my darling. If people bully you, don't stay with them, move on. Okay. Get some better friends that will care for you, my dear. Okay, because anyone that bullies you is not a true friend. Anyone that abuses you is not a true friend, my darling. You shouldn't have to laugh it off. It's one of the worst things you can do. Will Stu come towards you too soon? Let's see. I feel that they will, my darling, yes. But no, you shouldn't have to laugh off, Sean. Okay, remember, my darling. Trust me on that one. Okay. I recommend buying some positive cards, my darling. It will help you out, okay, my sweetie pie? Buy some positive cards. They're on Amazon, about 5 quid. Is S faithful? Let's see, is S faithful? Yes, they are faithful, my darling. But yeah, honestly, get some positive cards. Sean, what's your star sign, boo? Because each of my positive cards I've given to a star sign group. What's your star sign, my darling? Scorpio. Thank you. That's a bit of an arsey deck, but nice. So this deck is a little arsey, little harsh. Okay. Hello, oh, thank you for the white rose. Hello, Kavinda. Okay. But it's called the Be Strong deck. Okay. This will help you out. Okay, boo. I think that's about £5 on Amazon. Roughly. Don't quote me on it, but roughly. Hello, Jill, my darling. How are you? But yeah, it's roughly £5, my darling. Okay. And that should help you out. Okay. Hello, Q. I'm good, thank you. I'm amazing. Thanks, boo. How are you? But yeah, that's a really good deck. I would buy more positive cards, but I actually think I've got enough for once. I found some on Etsy, though, that are playing card size, which is like, oh, they're cute, they're amazing. I feel like RC decks is just what I need. Oh, I've got a yes or no deck you'll love then. Will your son do well / get high grades in his mocks? Let's see. He will, my darling, the lovers, yes. Jill. Will N come back to you romantically? Let's see. Let's see. Yes. Remember, I am live on 6 platforms. If I don't get to your question straight away, Give me time to get to it, okay, my darlings? Thank you for the follow. Because it is going to take me a couple of seconds to get, because I've got multiple chats going on at once. Okay, multiple chats. Okay, my darling. Thank you for the heart me. Chris, will you hang with Gus today? Let's see. Let's see. Yes, you will be the sun, my darling, yes. But what I will say, and I've just got the urge to, okay, my darling, is you do have a period of joy coming your way as well, my darling. Okay, so do not worry. Okay, do not worry. You guys have a period of joy coming your way, my dear. My voice went ever so croaky then. Will Alex reach out soon? Let's see. Will Alex reach out soon, my darling? Let's have a look. I feel that he will, my darling. Let's see when. We're looking at around about 6 days, okay? Q, my darling Q, I don't need your birthday, my darling. Don't you worry, boo, okay? I don't do astrological readings, okay? So don't worry, my darling. I don't need birthday. Don't need that information. Okay, keep it safe with yourself, my darling. Okay. Is Rachel thinking about getting back with you? Let's have a wee look, my darling. Yes, that'll be in 6 months. Thank you for the heart, me. Can I have a quick drink, guys? Give me 1 second. You put that bit of if you get filtered, my darling, the best ways to get unfiltered is you can use dots, spaces, hashtags, emojis. Okay, put those sort of things. They normally get you unfiltered. If you're still filtering me, you can message me on WhatsApp. Over on my work WhatsApp is 073989. My eyes have gone funny. 58383. Okay. There you go, my darling. 1 sec. Oh, I put that the wrong way. Give me 1 second, my darling. Let's see. There we are. There, that's the contact if you want to contact my business, my darlings. Okay, so if you get filtered, just go over to those contacts. And once you have, let me know you've been over to them. And I'll have a little check of them, okay, my darlings? That's only if you're getting filtered or if you want to book a private. If you want to book a private, please don't message me on TikTok. Okay, because I won't answer. Because you'll probably get filtered over on my TikTok or you'll get put into spam. So you're less likely to be seen if it's on my TikToks. That's why I say you won't be answered, because the like of me actually answering is very, very slim. Not on purpose, just everyone gets filtered on it for some reason. That's a cute business card. Cute. I would show you the other side, but I've just put it down. I think I've got some more somewhere in my wallet. I don't know where my wallet is. Thank you, Alex. I'll give you 1 sec, boo. Give me un momento. Un momento. Here we go. So that's the front of my card. That is. Simple, classy, but cute. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the heart me. You can see my wall. My special board I've got, which has loads of business cards on it of everyone that I've been to that I like or that I recommend. Elegant, of course. Of course. You've got to be elegant, my darling. You've got to be elegant. If you're going to own a business, you've got to be classy. Never clutter. I mean, if you see my office, you'll know what clutter looks like, but never clutter. Never. Not on a business card. So, Alex, what do you like your reading on, my darling? You've got up to 3 questions, or you can have 2 yes or no's and a reading, or just 3 yes or no's. What would you like? Or you can just have the whole thing as a reading. It's up to you. What would you like, Boo? Hello, Tasha. 3 questions? Sure. What are your 3 questions, my darling? What are your 3 questions, Boo? By the way, if I'm ignoring chat, it's only because I'm just looking for the person I'm doing the reading for, okay? So it's not me being rude. It's just me looking for the person I'm reading for. Only because I've got to scan about 5 to 6 different accounts. So, would Dan be a good husband? I feel like he would be a good husband, my darling, because we did the Two of Cups. What I would say here, though, is you both got to give each other the opportunity, okay? We do have the Three of Swords, which is suggesting a little bit of pain coming through, but I do feel like he will be caring towards you. So I would say yes, okay? I would say yes, my darling, but what I would say here is just put yourself first. Don't put them first necessarily. Okay, so although they're going to be a good husband, still make sure you're first and that you care for yourself before you care for someone else, because charity starts at home. How are you meant to care for others if one can't care for oneself? See what I mean? No, I don't think he's going to be toxic, my darling. No, I don't think he's going to be controlling. But you've got no controlling cards. You've got no toxicity. The only negative card is the Three of Swords. Is what you got. Okay, that's the only negative that I can get from you. Okay. Remember, guys, if you put your yes and no's down, they won't be answered until after the paid reading, my darlings. Pays come first. So, what's your next question, my darling? What's your next question? By the way, guys, I won't curse you if I move my hands, don't you worry. Will the connection start with you and Dan? When will the connection start, Saibu? My dyslexia is messed up today. Ooh. Okay. We have something I wasn't expecting. We're looking at around about a month. Literally a month from now. So what's the date today? 25th. So around about 25th November we're looking at, roughly. Okay, my darling. Or maybe the day before. Okay. Okay, boo. So what I would say here, because we've got the World, we've got the Emperor, then we've got the Ace of Wands. Okay. So we do actually have, around about a month from now, we have that connection coming, we have that love coming in, we have that joy coming in. We do have that stubbornness, though, which is your side. Okay, so let's try and move that stubbornness away. Okay. Let's try and get that happiness back and that connection back, my darling. Okay, please. Okay, boo, does that make sense? And you got one more question. Remember, guys, if you're going to read tarot, if you're going to wear nails, make sure you can pick your tarot cards up, as I just found out. And make sure you don't damage your cards or your nails. I've done that a few too many times. About 5 of my 300 decks are damaged. How does Dan feel about you? Brilliant. Let's have a look at that. That's a very good question. Let me start up the timer. Un momento. C. Let's have a look. So, what I would say here for you, my darling, is I feel like he does want to become more open with you. We do have a connection starting, but what I would say with this is he's got to work on himself first. I feel like he is trying to defend himself due to his past. At the same time, I'd also say here is I feel like he's going to look at it from your angle, but I feel like it is going to start off a little bit stagnant due to the Knight of Pentacles. With the Knight of Swords, I feel like it is going to start getting faster as time goes on. You have to trust each other, though, okay? And I feel right now he can tell that there is no trust between you two. Okay, you've got your walls up. He can sense you got your walls up, and I feel like he's a little concerned, my darling. Okay, so shall we take those walls down a little bit? Shall we pipe it down? Okay, reopen yourself. Okay, my darling. Bring yourself into a higher connection. Okay. Because right now, due to your past, you feel like you're going around in a loop. Okay, you're driving yourself loopy, which isn't good. Okay, I mean, I've got a sign that says, "Welcome to the freak show." Okay, allow your freak out. Allow yourself to be a little bit freaky every now and then. That is what we need. We need the joy, we need the freak, and we need the looks. Okay. You need to learn to walk away when it's negative. Okay, before you open that mouth of yours. Because I can tell you now, one thing he hates is when you open your mouth before you think and you say stuff you regret. Okay. And I feel like that annoys him because he's just there like, hang on a minute. I know you don't mean that, but why would you say something you don't mean? Why do you open the mouth without thinking? Okay, so what I would say here is you need to learn to actually close that mouth, think, then reopen that mouth. Okay, don't say anything straight away, my dear, because nothing good is going to come out of it. We're just going to get the negative. And now I can tell you now, that is not what you want. You want the joy, you want the love, so make yourself get the love. Okay? You need to open yourself up more, my darling. Okay, see the lovely horses here. You've got the yin and you've got the yang, my darling. Okay, what you got to look at here, my darling, is they're both going in two different directions. Okay, where you're trying to head straight, they're trying to head in two different directions. Okay, so you've got to choose where you're going, my darling. Okay, you've got to choose what's going to happen. Okay, and you've got to take each step one by one. Okay. Not try and take multiple steps at once. Okay, go for the baby steps. Because he wants to take it slow. He doesn't want to take it fast. Okay, he doesn't like it when you take it fast because then he's there trying to run and having an asthma attack midway through. Is that what we want? No. Nine. No. Uh-uh. Okay. You're the only one that's stabbing you in the back. He's not. Okay, Tia, thank you for your payment, boo. He's not stabbing you in the back. Okay, hello, Light Seeker. Okay, my darling, at the end of the day, you're the one stabbing yourself in the back because you just don't know how to care for yourself. You don't know how to trust in yourself, my darling. Where's the passion? Where's the passion? Okay. We need the passion, my darling. We need the trust. Okay. Stop being vindictive against yourself. Okay. It feels like you've got a vendetta against oneself when it comes to a relationship. Thank you for the share of 5 friends, my darling. Like, what is up with that? What is up with that, my darling? Okay, so get rid of that vendetta. Okay, get rid of that vendetta. Okay, my darling. Does that make sense, boo? And then I'll do about 3 yes or no's, then I'll do the next paid. Thank you for the share in the live, my darling. Does that make sense, boo? Makes perfect sense. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. So, if you're attracting some good romance or finding on this trip, let's see, we'll be finding it on the trip. Yes, you'll be finding it on the trip, my darling. Okay, so you'll be finding your romance on the trip, Light Seeker. Angel, will Austin propose soon? Let's see. Ooh. They will propose, not soon though. Okay, we're looking at round about May 2026, round about the 15th, at roughly 3 p.m. We are 3 p.m. roughly. Hope that helps, boo. Sean is consistently becoming a better person for you. Let's see. Let's see. Yes. Yes. Right. Into the next reading. Let me just write the one I've just done down. Got to do that. Oh, that's what's missing from there. Tia, thank you for your WhatsApp, boo. Alex, I'm guessing you're going for another reading, my darling. I've just seen your next payment. Right, Tia, are you here? Is Tia here? I know you're on YouTube, so I know where that one is. Oh, I got pizza for dinner tonight. I can't wait. And then I'm off to the theatre. Oh, I can't wait. It's only 3:17. You're getting pizza too? Oh, nice. Nice. What pizza are you getting, boo? Club's giving thanks. I got it from... Now, was it TK Maxx or was it Home Bargains? Or was it Home Sense? I think it was TK Maxx or Home Sense I got it. One of the two. You're here? Hello, Tia. I've lost my phone. Found my phone. So, Tia, do you mind if I read this out loud? Do you want it in my head, boo? I'm guessing in my head. Brilliant. Well done for pulling your energy back, my darling. Honey, I ain't going to judge that because she didn't say, thank God you didn't say this. At least you didn't put, just saying, pineapple on it. I'm sorry, but anyone that puts pineapple on it, I'm cursing. I'm going to curse you or hex you. I don't care. If you put pineapple on pizza, you deserve to be cursed or hexed. Just saying. That's fine, my darling. We can definitely do that. I don't know what deck to use. Guys never get 300 decks. Hello, hey TC. Never get 300 decks. But now I've got to try and find a deck I want to use. Oh, what's going to be in this drawer? We use the Inner Eye Oracle. It's a fortune one. It's a fortune one. Why not? Of course you can ask more than one yes or no. I'm not one of those streamers that goes, no more yes or no's once you've asked the one. I mean, I've got 21,200 people. I can't keep track of who's had a yes or no and who hasn't. And I'm streaming to about 6 different platforms. So do pregnancy. The only thing I don't do is law. I've not got to that level yet. I haven't done enough years. I haven't done my time. That sounds awful. Hello, mate, dang dong. What is that mean? Like a dang dong. Love it. Right, Tia, let's see what you get, my darling. Let's have a look at the energy. Oh, I think that's my favourite name so far. Love that. Right, let's see what you get, boo. So, Tia, luck is on your way. I do feel like there is going to be the communication between the both of you. I feel like he's trying to build himself up. At the moment, I feel like he is a bit trapped. Okay, my darling. It's almost like he's trying to untrap himself, trying to recreate himself, my darling. He's trying to grow. Okay, so I feel like he does want to come towards you, and I feel like he does want to become more open with you. I feel like he is becoming more clearer, but it's almost like he's got to have a horseshoe dropped in the head, if you know what I mean. You gotta knock him in the head a little bit. Okay. I feel like he's overthinking the situation slightly too much, my darling. Okay, so this could be where he's going wrong, is he's overthought it too much. You're definitely going to get a text from him. Give him like 5 days. Okay, give him 5 days, my darling. Okay. Because I can tell you now, it's going to work out. Okay, it's going to work out, my darling. I feel like he's going to become more honest with you, more open with you. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am sorry, but I can't make this up. You've got commitment. You have then got solution. You then got romance. You're going to have a commitment solution, which is going to create the romance between you. Okay. Let him build it up, my darling. Trust me, it's going to be the biggest apology you've ever had in your life. Okay? Literally. Even the gods couldn't give you a better apology than what you're about to receive. Okay, 10 times fold, my darling. Okay, 10 times fold. Okay? Because I feel like he's trying to make the cogs work with you, my darling. And I feel like he's going to be meeting up with you. I feel like he's a changed person, okay, my darling? I feel like he's got a lot of passion towards you as well. I feel like he is going to move in closer towards you. What I would also say here is I feel like he's going to give you the support that you do deserve, my darling. I feel the lover. The lover. Literally. Oh, wrong way for you guys. There you go. The lover. Okay. He's coming in. Don't doubt yourself. He told me he would never ghost you. I don't think he's ghosting you, my darling. I think he's got a lot on. Okay. I think he's got a lot on, boo. I think that that is where his struggle is, okay? But I feel like it's like he's just trying to piece himself together before he comes back. He knows that you're the leader of you two, and he knows that you two will work out. Okay, he's just got to understand himself before he comes forwards, okay? He's got to have the perfect energy. He's just a little delayed. He's just going a little slow, my darling. Okay. I feel like there's a couple of obstacles in his way. I feel like there's a couple of people in his way, so this could be what's holding him back. You're about to go out with him. You're about to have a social engagement with him, my darling. Okay. He doesn't want to end it between you two. He really doesn't. He wants to have that commitment. Okay. And I feel like he feels really sorry for you. He feels like he screwed it over. Okay. I feel like he really does want to come in. Okay. He has so much love for you, my darling. Okay. So many memories for you. And he keeps them hidden, my darling. Okay. Because he really does care for you. He really does want you. Okay, my darling. But you've got to believe in him. You've got to allow him. Okay, because I feel like he wants to come forwards and he wants to give you the biggest apology there is. Okay, he wants to give you the biggest opening there is. That is what she said. Thank you for the boom, my darling. Okay, and I feel like he is going to come in. Okay. I feel like his friends are telling him he's screwing up here, and I feel like he doesn't want that. Okay, I feel like he does want to make amends. I feel like he does want to come forth. And I feel like he is going to come forth, my darling. I feel like he is going to work it out with you. Okay, although it might feel like he is stabbing you in the back 10 times. Okay, I swear he is not. Okay, he's not doing anything on purpose right now because that is not his goal. Okay, he's just got to open up his mind and actually look at what is going on. Will he, though, straight away? No. But that is why it's going to take about 5 days, my darling. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? I feel like he is, my darling, yes. Yes, he is. Thank you for the 16.9k likes, my darlings. Boo, does that make sense, boo? Hello. And while I wait for that answer, was you wrong? No, I don't think you was wrong, my darling. Okay, I think you've gone into the right relationship. I feel like you're going in the right direction, my darling. So no, you was not wrong. Okay, you was not wrong, boo. Okay, boo? Boo, does that make sense, boo? The time is up. I am sorry to say. For the reading. And while I wait for that answer, Angel, are you pregnant? Let's see. I would say that you are, my darling. Okay. I would say that yes. Yeah, you are. Because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red cards, and you got 3 blacks. So yeah. Yeah. I love cartomancy. Cartomancy's fun. We need more people doing cartomancy. Just saying. Just saying. Remember, guys, I have been doing social media for about 8 or 9 years now. Okay. So, that's why I streamed about 6 platforms. When should you take a test? Let's see. Oh. Oh. 4 days. 4 days, my darling. Okay. Because you got 4, 4, 4. Okay, so 4 days, boo. Thank you for the heart, me, my dear. Right, do I have Alex? And Alex, you're going to get my 100-year-old deck. You're welcome, boo. So, Alex, you're going to get my 100-year-old deck used on you. Oh. And while I wait for that, also I had that it was going to be a girl. Is it going to be a girl? Let's see. Let's see. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So reds are girls, blacks are boys. You're gonna have a girl, my darling. You're gonna have a girl. Because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blacks. And then you got 4 blues. 4 red, 5 reds, 4 blacks. There we go. I can't speak today, my darlings. So, Alex, what would you like your reading on, my darling? You've got up to 9 questions and no reading. Okay, but when it's the £10 one, I always do the reading on the 10th question. Unless you want the reading straight away. Could you get a general on if you're on the right path and if things are finally getting better? Of course you can, boo. Of course you can. Thank you, my darling. Oh, toy. There we go. There we go. Let's see what you get, boo. So, oh, you've got wealth coming in for you, my darling. I do see that you are on the right path, okay, my darling? Thank you, Ollie. What I would also say here, my darling, is I feel like you're looking in the negative direction. I don't feel like you're looking into the positive, okay, my darling? I do see a spoilt woman coming in towards you, my darling. Okay, so a spoilt little brat coming towards your way. What I would also say here is I feel like she's around late 20s, early 30s, okay, my darling? What I would also say here is I feel like your finances are going to go up by an awful lot. Okay. I do feel like you are being invited to a party as well for you, my darling. Okay. I feel like this is more of a Christmas one, but I feel like it's a friend's party, so I don't think it's anything to do with work that time. I feel like the woman is at work, yes. Okay. We also have the marriage card. Okay, so this is suggesting a long-lasting relationship coming your way, but you've got to stop being a fool. Okay. You've got to start using that brain. Okay, start being smart with that brain. Okay, my darling. We've got pleasure in love coming your way, my darling. Pleasure in love is coming your way, boo. Okay. Is it with Dan? Yes, my darling. Okay. I feel like your mental health is going to get better as well. I feel like you've been through a lot of negative mental health, and I feel like it is finally getting better for you. What I would also say for you as well is I feel like there's a lot of choices being made, which is going to make easier desires and easier life for you. Okay. At the same time, what I'd also say here is I feel like there's going to be tears of joy coming down your face. Okay, very soon. Okay, and I do see a move. Okay, I do see a move from you. I don't think it's going to be a massive move. I feel like it's only going to be a short one, but I do feel like it is going to be good. You're going to get a proposal within the next 6 to 12 months, my darling, coming your way as well. Okay. So we do have that beauty as well, my darling. Okay. What I would also say here is I feel like you're going to become very wealthy in the future, my darling. Very, very wealthy. Okay, we have a lot of wealth coming your way. Thank you for the hearts, my darling. Mwah. Okay. At the same time, I also feel natural cause of death for you. Okay, we're looking around about 86 years of age. Okay, Wednesday, September. Okay, time of death, around about 4 p.m. Okay, my darling. What I would also say here is I feel like there's going to be a new visitor coming your way as well. I feel like this is a new friend. I feel like this friend is coming from America. We're looking more around Louisiana, okay, that this friend is coming from, okay? They're coming over to have a visit with you, my darling, to have actually a good life with you, okay? But I feel like you're just going to meet them in the street. So I feel like this friend is going to be made, okay, while they're on holiday over here. Okay, my darling. Which I do think is a positive for you. Okay, so it is going to be a long distance friendship for you as well. Thank you for the heart, me. Okay, my darling. So that is going to be a nice thing. Okay, yeah, like a new best friend, my darling. What I'd also say here is I feel like there's going to be success. I do feel like there's going to be child in your life as well. I feel like it's going to be about 3 children in your life. Okay, my darling. 3 children. I feel it's going to be 2 males, 1 female. Okay, you're going to have a Libra for the first male, Taurus for the second male, and an Aries for the female. Okay, my darling. I feel like they're going to be 2 years apart for the males, 4 years apart for the daughter. Okay. What I would also say here as well is I feel that you will have good continuous health till your death. I feel the only negative that you will have, okay, is what's it called? Arthritis. Okay, my darling. Arthritis, I would say for you. What I would also say here as well is I do feel that Dan is going to own his own business, my darling. Okay. I do feel D is going to own his own business, which is actually going to be quite good. Okay. What I'd also say this as well is I feel it's going to be very popular. Okay, very popular. I do feel like this is going to make you a lot of money. Okay, I do think that you'll be quite rich, and I mean rich. I don't mean a couple of 100,000. We're talking thousands, like hundreds of thousands. Okay, not just a couple. Okay, my darling. What I would also say here, your own sugar daddy. Cute, cute. We wouldn't be able to find out the business without the crystal ball, my darling. That'd be a crystal ball, lithomancy, or psychic with no tools. That would be to find that out. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is watch your friends. I feel like there is going to be a betrayal. You're coming your way, my darling. Okay, there is going to be a betrayal, my dear. And what I would say here is I feel like this is a sad betrayal. I don't think it's on purpose. I do feel like it is by accident, my darling. Okay. And what I would also say here with this betrayal is I feel like it's going to be more of at work. Okay, I feel like they're going to try and help you out, but almost scupper things up by accident. You won't lose your job, but you will be getting looked after. Okay. I think they're going to complain about your mental health, okay, and make it out to be slightly worse than it actually is. But I feel like they're doing this to protect you, my darling, doing this to defend you and making sure that you actually get the help that you need, okay. What I would also say here as well is I do feel like there is going to be a new opening, which means that you are going to have a new position higher. Okay. Is it Lorraine? I feel it is, my darling, yes. Hello, Ant. How are you, boo? I feel that it is. Okay, my darling, it is. Thank you for the follow, my dear. What I would also say here as well. So, yeah. Okay, it is going to be slightly unfaithful. Not on purpose. Okay, it's going to be unfaithful by accident. Okay, my darling, by accident. Okay. I don't think she's getting in between on purpose, my darling, especially at work. Thank you for the perfume, my darling. Okay. I feel that this is more by accident at work. I feel like she's genuinely worried about your mental health when it comes to work, okay, my darling? So I don't think she's purposefully trying to get in the way at work. Okay. Not purposefully. Okay, boo. When it comes to your love life, yeah. Okay. She is being a bitch when it comes to your love life. Okay, my darling. When it comes to anything else, though, yeah. Okay. Hun, you've been doing good for the last month, that's it. Okay. She's been worrying for a few months, my darling. Okay. She's looked at your mental health for a few months and she's gone, maybe it is time to say something. Okay. I don't think she's doing it as in where you're at negative mental health right now. I think it's more to look at your mental health. Okay. So almost like keep an eye on you. Okay, keep an eye. I don't think she hates you. I think she hates the fact that you got Dan. Okay, that you've actually got somebody. But I don't think that she hates you. Okay, I think she's just more jealous than anything, my darling. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? Yeah. You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. One sec. Thank you for the booze. Thank you for the heart me's. You can ask yes, no if you would like to, my darling. Yes. I know it was mute. I was talking to somebody. It's not something I really wanted to say on stream. So let's have a quick look at what Ollie sent me. Then I'll do the other page. What's Ollie sent me? Thank you, Tia. You'll be next, my darling. Rich, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. No, yeah, sorted. Tia, you're next, my darling. What would you like your 3 cards on, boo? I love how no one's been able to guess what I prayed to the Valkyries for. A galaxy, no. It wasn't anything easy to get, my darling. I say easy. Okay. In quotation marks. But it's not always easy. Think a little harder. So, let's see. Well, we do have 3 reds, my darling, which would say yes. Okay, my darling, but it hasn't stopped the fact that you can still have one. Okay, so what I would say is for now it has, but I still feel like there are going to be more opportunities for you to have them, my darling. Okay, I don't think it's going to be permanently stopped, okay? What I would say here is I think it can be back. Okay, I do think you can get it back. Okay, so I wouldn't say there's anything to worry about, my darlings. Okay, I would say that you're completely fine, and I say that it's going to stay fine for you, my darling. Okay, I would just say try and stay away from stress and stressful situations, my darling, and you might see a miracle. Okay, babe? Does that make sense? Does that make sense, babe? Let's see. Hello, Summer. So yeah, this cycle, my darling, yes. Okay, this cycle, my darling, yes. Thank you for the 25.9k likes, my darlings. Does that make sense, boo? Remember, guys, if you'd like a reading, link in bio. It's got my price list in there as well. And if you're in to YouTube, then it's in the description. You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. Do I have Queen? Am I free for 1-to-1 today? Not today. Am I free tomorrow? Not tomorrow. If you message me, my darling, if you DM me on PayPal, Jesus, on WhatsApp or on Instagram or email, and we can definitely sort a 1-to-1 date out, my darling. Okay. Okay, babe. Well, brilliant. Michelle, thank you for your payment, my darling. If anyone needs me to read out a price list, please let me know. If you want to book private readings, please let me know. We have anything from video, pre-recorded video, voice apps, voice notes, email readings, face-to-face readings over the WhatsApp. What else do we have? We got text readings as well. Thank you, Alex. We got many sorts. Okay. Just message and I can send you the price lists. So, Queen. Hey, boo. Okay. 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 Okay, we can have a look at that. Let's see. I told you he'd open up, boo. Good morning, my darling. I told you he'd open up. Told you. Right. He's starting to come towards you, my darling. I think there's a marriage between you two coming. Okay, I feel like he's looking forward to the openings. Okay, I get a sense that he is ready to come forwards. I feel like he's ready to do the move. Okay, I feel like there is going to be a question of moving in or you moving in with him. Okay, coming up between the both of you. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like there's a new direction being chosen by the both of you as well. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of new choice coming for you. At the same time, I'd also say here for you as well, my darlings, I feel like he is starting to believe in you. Okay, I feel like he's starting to believe in the both of you, my dear. What I would also say here is I feel like he's really opening himself up now. I feel like he really does want that relationship. I feel like his communication's still getting better, and I feel like he is going to be wanting to put a ring on you, my darling. At the same time, I'd also say here for you as well is I feel like he's getting ready to open up completely towards you. Okay. I feel like he's definitely scared of opening up towards you. I feel like he's scared of what you will say. But at the same time, I feel like he's going to be happy. I feel like he is going to be an open book with you. I feel, yes, he's been a little bit sly right now, my darling, but I don't think that this is on purpose. I think that this is him defending himself. Um, I think he's just been busy and I feel like he's enjoying the alone time. Okay. Because I feel like he really does want to be with you. I feel like he really does want to open up with you, my darling. And I'm seeing that he does want to have the little party with each other. I feel like there is definitely going to be a sudden surprise coming towards the both of you as well with each other. And I feel like this is going to be a very positive surprise with you. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like it is going to be a lot of gratitude and cheerfulness around the both of you. At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like there is going to be a lot of positive news coming your way as well. Very positive. At the same time, I feel like he's going to become very open, very thoughtful, very close. What I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's a little bit scared. I feel like he wants to be romantic. I also feel like there is a holiday coming for the both of you. We're looking more around Italy. Okay, my darling. We're looking more around Rome or Venice. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he wants to be very close and I feel like he wants to open up his heart and soul towards you. I feel like there is going to be a little bit of poetry coming towards both of you as well from him. Okay, so we are going to get a little bit of poetry from him. What I would also say here as well is I feel like he's becoming more calm, more stable. Okay, and he's becoming more honest as well, my darling. Okay. I feel like he wants to give you a lot of hope, and I feel like he does want to give you some prezzies. Okay, hello RJ. And I feel like he's going to become very close to you. Okay, very close. Okay, my darling, you've just got to stop fearing. Okay, stop being scared, my darling. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. Now I've got Alex next. Again. I think that's the third time in the stream. Love you, Alex. Hello, boo. What would you like your third reading on? You can do the 3 questions again if you would like to. Sure. That's fair enough, Queen. Will Claire be back to work and annoy you again? Let's see. I feel like they will be back to work, but I don't think that they're going to annoy you again right now, my darling. I feel like that will be in about 2.5 months' time that they start the annoying. I think they'll be coming back in about roughly a month. Okay. If you'd like to pay for a reading, my darling, link in bio. You can do it through PayPal, Ko-fi, Buy Me a Coffee, Stripe. Okay, Stripe, Buy Me a Coffee, and Ko-fi take absolutely anything. My PayPal just takes PayPal. Okay. And the price list is also in my link tree as well, my darling. Okay. That's got all my prices on because I have over, I think, about 20 options you can go for. She's off till 20th November. So yeah, about a month then. About a month or just under by 5 days. Will things get better for you with family anytime soon? Let's see. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you doing? Let's see. Will things get better with the family for you anytime soon? Yes, my darling. Your house life is going to become much better, much quicker. I feel like they're going to start respecting you more as well, my darling. Okay, they're going to start respecting your choices more and who you are. Okay. I feel like they're going to start believing in you as well a lot more as well, my darling. Okay, they're actually going to be there for you. They're actually going to be by your side as well, my darling. Okay. And I think that's because they care for you. Okay. What's your next question, Boo? Can see my PayPal? It's in the link tree, my darling. If you click on the link tree, it's in there. Or it's just Jamie the Oracle. Okay. Is Susanna lying to you about manifesting things you should pay for? You should pay for. Let's see. No, I don't feel like she is lying to you, my darling. No. Okay, I feel like she's actually been quite honest to you. Okay, boo. Yeah, it feels like she's been honest with you. Okay. Is that it, my darling? Yeah, I don't think that she is lying, my darling. Okay. I think that she's very good at what she does. Okay, so I was saying you're in good hands, my darling. Okay? Yeah, does that all make sense, my darling? You're very welcome, boo. Remember, guys, yes or no's are free. Anything else is paid. Oh, we're on to the yes or no section now. So, will you ever get married? Let's see. I feel that you will, my darling. Yes. Thank you for the heart, me. Is Prince D reach out to Sarah next week? Let's see. Yes, my darling. He will. Okay, he will. Okay, he will reach out to Sarah. Okay, boo. When will D ask? When will D ask you to be his girlfriend? Let's see. That'll be in about 6 weeks. Okay. When he asks you to officially be his girlfriend. Okay. Will you come back together with your ex? No, my darling. I don't feel that you will, my darling. Thank you for the follow. So Hunter admitted his feelings for you. Will he change his ways for you and plan to see you? I feel that he will, my darling, yes. See, he will. You're very welcome, my darling. Can you make your life better without paying for the manifesting? I feel that you can, my darling. You've just got to learn to manifest yourself. Okay, babe. So yeah, you can. Will Drew go to USA soon? Let's see. Will Drew go to USA soon? Not soon, my darling, no. Not soon. Then it's changed decks. Or have a snack, please. Thank you. 0 at the moment. Remember, guys, my list is open. It is free. Remember, please don't put your things in capital letters because I will just ignore it. What snack am I having? Whatever mother gets me. Whatever mother gets me, my darling, is the snack I will be having. Oh, okay. Will AJ and you plan for a mini getaway by the end of this year? I feel that you will, my darling. Yes. You're very welcome, Alex, my darling. I'm glad I've been of help to you. Will you move home? Let's see. Will you move home? Let's have a look. Yes. Is it time to put yourself first for once in your life and move on? Thank you for the booze, my darlings. Not move on, but put yourself first, my darling. Okay, I feel like you're in the right position to where you are. You've just got to start putting yourself first. Okay. When will he start complimenting again? When you start trusting in yourself, my darling. As soon as you start Thank you for the follow. As soon as you start complimenting yourself, my darling, he will start complimenting you as well. Okay. It's telling you, yes, Michelle, it is, my darling. What would you like your reading on, babe? You're welcome. Hello, Lisa. Is it possible for you to be a K-pop idol? I feel like it is, my darling, as long as you put your mind to it, yes. As long as you put your mind to it. Hello, lady. How are you, babe? Oh, thank you. I've got apples and cheese. Good afternoon, my darling. Just waiting for Michelle to let me know what her questions are. Questions on PayPal? Thank you, babe. Thanks for tapping. To earn 36,000. Let's see if we can get to 100,000. So, let's have a look. Is that for real? Let's see. No. I feel he's just saying that because he's in a stressful situation, my darling, okay? Let's have a look at the energy. So, I feel right now he's in a little bit of stress, my darling. Okay, he's a little bit stuck. So what I would say here is I feel like he's trying to get himself unstuck, and I feel like he's trying to come towards you. I feel like he's trying to make the relationship work as best as he can. It's just struggling to. At the same time, what I'd also say here is he's trying to really open himself up towards you. But in order to do that, he's got to make it work. And I feel he's got to get the other female out of his life first, okay? Which is where the main struggle is, my darling, okay? The other person, okay? What I would also say here is I feel like he's going to become really open, okay? Again, he said that with clouded mind, my darling, not with truth, okay? He said that under stress, okay, and time of moment. What I would say here is I feel like he does like you, but I feel like his mental health is just really negative at the moment, thus he can't have a proper relationship. What I would say though is I feel like it is going to get better, and I feel like it is going to get much, much, much easier for you, my darling, which means it is going to work better for you, okay? At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well is I feel like he's going to become more open and more truthful, okay? He's going to become more truthful, okay, boo? Devil and the World. So yeah, he's got to cut negative connections. Rachel, thank you for the 2222, my darling. Okay, he's got to cut negative connections and create positive connections with you. Once he's cut the negative, he can create the positive. Okay. Is there a timeline for when things will get better and he'll open up again? Let's have a look. So we're looking at round about a month, so November. Okay, hello Melissa. So around about November is when we're looking at, my darling. Okay. Yeah, around about November. Okay, so just roughly after Halloween. Thank you for the follow. We're looking at. I feel like that's when things are going to get much better for the both of you. That's when things are going to start working out for the both of you, my darling. Okay. And I feel about within the next year is when things are going to fully pop off with you, when things are going to be fully working with you. Okay. At the same time, I'd also say here as well, you're not filtered, my darling, I'm just doing a reading. What I would also say here for you as well is this is when he's going to become closer. What I would also say of this as well, my darling, is I feel like he's trying to make the right judgments with you. I feel like he's just stuck at making the right judgments. Okay. He doesn't know the judgment that he has made is the wrong one yet. And I feel he will find that out very soon. Okay. Very soon. Okay. Hello, Curry Co. Corby. Hello, Boo. I don't think that there is going to be a baby between them because I don't think it's his. It doesn't feel like his, my darling. Okay. It's got none of his DNA, none of his sperm. Nothing about that baby is him. Okay, thank you for the follow on Twitch, my darling. Okay, there is nothing of that baby that is him, my darling. Okay, which suggests that it's not him. That's why it's not his. Okay. Does that make sense, Boo? Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gift, even. Thank you for the gift. I feel the truth will come out within about 4 months. 4 months of the baby being born. Okay. You're very welcome, my darling. Of course you can ask a yes or no. Of course you can. Thanks for the heart, me. I can smell whiskey. I don't know why. Because I'm the only one that drinks whiskey in my house. I said I can smell whiskey, and I don't know why. It's not apple, fermentation, yeah. No, but that does have an odd fermentation smell. But it's not the apple. I can smell like it's like a Jameson. I took a picture of that drink I like. I don't know. Yeah. You wonder if you can trust a guy that you've been seeing recently. Let's see. Yes, you can, my darling. Also, hello, Claire, my darling. I do money spells, yes, my darling. If you message me on WhatsApp or Instagram, one sec. Thanks for the lovely gift, my darling. So the answer was yes, you can trust the guy for the person on Twitch, my darling. Okay. Who was asking about the baby? You're not filtered, my darling. Do I see you and M getting together romantically in the future? Let's see. Yes, I do, my darling. Yes. Yeah, who was asking about the baby? Someone was asking about a question about a baby. I don't know if they're still here. You'll be next, Betty. You're next, my darling. I'm just trying to find out who was asking about a baby. I can't see them now, so. So, look at 22, 22. We can do that. So when you say love, my darling, are you in a relationship or wanting to be in one? Thank you for the hand heart, my darling. Just spoke up. And was it male or female, my darling? So is it male or female? And do you like male or female? Or do you like both? Thanks for the 44.4k likes, my darlings. Yeah, Betty, was it with a female or male? And which gender do you like, or do you like both? Thank you for the heart me, thank you for the cake. Okay, we can have a look at that. Let's see what's coming your way. So what I would say here straight off the bat, my darling, is I feel like he won't be coming back. Okay. Oh, thank you for the mystic, whatever that was. That was cute. That's a cute looking gift. But yeah, I don't feel like he's coming back. I feel like there's a new male coming in for you, okay? That'll be around about December. Okay. I feel like this new male is more suited for you, much better for you. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this person's going to be a Libra. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is this person's going to be more open. At the same time, what I'd also say is I feel like they're going to be more close. I also feel like your work is going to start picking up as well, which means more money coming your way. So I do see a better financial situation as well. Thank you for the follow, my darling. What I would also say here for you as well, my sweetie, is I feel like there is going to be a new close friendship coming your way. I feel like this friendship is going to go into a relationship for you, okay? A much better, much more suited relationship for you, my darling. What I would also say here for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like it's going to be a give-give relationship, not a tug-tug, pull-pull. Okay, that's what she said. Hello, Bubbles, my darling. How are you, boo? What I would also say here is I feel like you're walking too close to the edge. Okay, I feel like you need to become more open, more careful, more close with yourself, my darling. Okay, I feel like you're a little bit closed off at the moment, and I feel like this is not helping you at all. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like you need to believe in yourself a little bit more, give yourself better judgment, okay? Thank you for the follow. At the same time, I also feel like you need to use your intuition more because I feel like the love is coming in, but you need to choose your guys wisely, okay? You're choosing them like you're waiting in a coffee line and you're choosing whatever you can get the quickest. Okay, so we need to take our time. Okay, my darling, take your time in who you choose and what you choose, okay, boo? What I would also say here for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like there is a proper relationship coming. Proper, proper, proper. Okay. You're really struggling with your mental health. I feel like your mental health is going to get better, my darling. I don't feel like that is going to stay negative. Okay, I do feel like that is going to get better. I do feel like that is going to pick itself up, my darling. Okay. I feel like you need to look at your negative health though and think of it in more of a positive way. Think of it in more of a positive aspect, my darling, by keeping your mind open, by keeping yourself open as well. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like we're looking at more of a cycle. I feel like you need to remove the cycle, my darling. Okay, almost restart it, refresh it, get yourself that cleanse. Okay. At the same time, I'd also say here as well, my sweet, is I feel like there is going to be more of an open life with you. Okay, more of a lovable life. I feel like this person that's coming in is going to give you closer love, going to be with you by, like, for life. I feel like this is going to be your life partner. Okay, and I feel like they're going to be very close to you, okay, my darling? I don't think that's going to change. So I do feel like this new person is going to be much better for you. What I would also say of this new person as well is I feel like they're going to be much opener. At the same time, what I'd also say for you as well, my sweet, is I do feel like you need to care for yourself more. I feel like you're keeping yourself in the negative. Okay, you're not doing anything to help yourself to get into the positive. So what I would say here is start looking at how you can get into the positive. Start looking at where you can get to in the positive. Relationship wise with friends, I feel like that's going to stay fine. Your health, I feel like that's going to stay fine as well, my darling. Okay, I feel like your mental health is the only negative, okay, like negative thing, okay, boo? What I would also say here for you as well, my dears, I feel like you need to learn to take control of your life, take control of you and who you are. Okay, hello, Sue, how are you, boo? Okay, take control of who you are, my darling, because right now we're not doing that. Okay, right now we're looking at the negative, but no self-love. Okay, self-love is painful. Self-love is gonna hurt. Okay, self-love is never nice to do. Okay, it's never like, oh my sweet, let's do this. It's gonna be cozy. No, 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 no. Self-love is pain, misery. Okay, a glow-up is misery. Is never nice. Definitely not off the bat. Okay, and this is what you've got to realize is you're going to go through a lot of pain before you can get the joy. Okay, my darling, and that is what you've got to realize. Okay, I feel once you realize that, the sooner the better. Okay, my darling, the sooner the better. Okay, and the more easier it is going to get for you. Okay, my sweet. What I would also say for you as well is you've got to learn to trust. Okay, is your trust gone? Because I feel like your trust is very minimal right now. Okay, it's almost like you just can't anymore. Okay, like you want to, you really do, but you just can't. Okay, and I feel like this is hurting you. Okay, so I feel like you really, really do want to trust. Okay, it just feels like you can't at the moment. Will you rebuild with your friendship, or should you walk away from your friend also? Well, let's see. Hello, 26. Let's see. I feel like you should walk away at this moment in time, my darling. I feel like they will come back in, but I feel where you are right now mentally, no. Walk away. Thank you for the follow. Okay, where you are mentally, walk away. Okay. Because I don't think your mental health is going to allow you to get into that relationship, whether you want to or not anyway. Okay. Thank you for the rose. So what I would say here is it's not going to hurt to walk away at the moment. I feel like they will follow and they will come back in very quickly towards you. Okay, because I don't think that they want to lose you, my darling. Okay. But I feel like the both of you need to go. Okay, the both of you just need to walk away at the moment. Come back to one another later. Okay. And once you come back to one another, it will pick up. It'll become fine once again. Okay, but you have to learn to trust yourself in moving forwards and moving on, my darling, okay? Once you do that, it'll be much easier. Okay. Can someone block the love mother, please? One of my mods. Yep. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I do feel like you will be floating on air soon, okay? So you will be on cloud nine very soon, my darling, okay? And I feel this is due to your judgment, okay? I feel like your judgment is going to become very good very quickly. Okay, boo? I won't be a sec, boo. Don't worry, I've done it. Let's see what else you get. What country am I from? I'm from the UK. I am. I'm from Europe, basically, where the true art of tarot was done for fortune telling. None of this new age crap. Where they go, oh, it's for self love. Self love, my ass. Just saying. Yeah, it's a scam version of her. Yeah. You're not filtered, my darling. I'm just doing a reading right now. Should you go on the niche night out? I don't feel up to it, but should I go or stay home? If you don't feel up to it, my darling, don't go. Okay, do not go. Okay. But I feel like you'll regret it. You won't have the energy, you won't have the stamina, you will just have the pain. So what I would say here is don't go. Okay, this is not going to help you out. If anything, it's going to make your self-confidence, pardon me, more negative. Okay, it's really not going to give you anything positive out of it. Okay, it's just going to be more and more negative for you. So what I would say here is no, don't go, my darling. Okay, it's not going to help you out one bit. What I would also say here is I feel like there will be more positive times coming for you very soon, my darling. Now going to be more up to par for you. Okay. And I feel that's once you choose the correct direction that you want to go in, my darling. Okay. Hello. What I would also say for you as well is I feel like once you learn the self-love, you will get the truth that you want and you get the love that you want as well, my darling. Okay, so you will get the money that you need, you will get the better finance that you need. I would try looking at a new position, okay, in where you work and stuff. Have a look at where you can go, okay. And what I would also say here as well is once you learn to love yourself, the love will come in flowing. Don't look for a new relationship. Let it just come in naturally. Okay, my darling. Does that make sense? Brilliant. I'm glad that made sense, my darling. Thank you for booking with me. Be asked to get up, so I just moved my chair. Please, thank you. Yes, no, please, thank you. I'm starving. Uh, Online dating will be okay, my darling, yes. Okay, online dating will be completely fine. Okay? You're very welcome, my darling. Do I have Sarah? Are you here, boo? And while I wait for that, will you get a promotion this year? Let's see. Yeah, she will get a promotion this year. What would you like your reading on, Sarah, my darling? Oh, oh. I don't believe in Jesus. I'm a Norse pagan. So trust me, he can't save me. General, to see how work will be in the next week for you, we can do that. By the way, don't do the Jesus stuff because I'll just get my Bible out and prove you completely wrong. So unless you want to be embarrassed, I wouldn't take that any further. Just saying. Just saying. I've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4 Bibles I could choose from to make my point. So like I say, let's not tango. Because I will win. And before you say, God will protect you from any curse I do on you, trust me, he won't. Trust me on that one. Trust me. Right, Queen, let's have a look at what work's going to be like for you, boo. Oh, look, they've gone and become silent. Never get into an argument with a pagan. It won't work out for you. So, my darling, what I would also say for you of your work, my darlings, I feel like it is going to get better. At the same time, what I'd also say for you is I feel like there is definitely going to be some jealousy in the air. But I don't think people are going to touch you at work. I feel like the wrong un is going to stop. Okay. Okay. I feel like the wrong un is going to stop with you, okay, my darling? They're not going to annoy you. Okay. They're not going to be by your side being annoying. Okay. Or being wrong with you. Okay, my darling. I feel like they're going to be nice to you. Okay. I feel like they're actually going to leave your side slightly, okay? They're a little bit scared. Okay, my darling. They're a little bit scared. What I would also say for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like you're going to have a lot more honesty and friendship coming towards you. Okay, hello, Chubber. Okay. Even that Holly, I feel like she will leave you alone. I don't think she'll support you. Okay, she'll leave you alone though. Okay. What I would also say here as well. Who's us, my darling? Who's us? What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like, ooh, you've got a new person. You've got a new person coming in. Hello, Selena. You've got a new person coming in for you, Queen. Okay. Not through love, but you got a new person coming into you through work. Okay. Through work. You've got a new work colleague. Okay. You're going to be training, my darling. You're going to be training them up. Okay. Oh, you're a fake psychic. Okay, boo. That makes sense. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I do feel like there's going to be a raise. I feel like there is going to be a pay raise opportunity for you. I want you to take it. Okay. You'll feel it in your bone. Okay, you'll feel it in your bone, my darling. Okay. What I would say here is I feel like it's going to be positive. So as soon as you feel it in your bone, my darling, you're going to be like, right, I'm going to ask for a pay raise. You will get it. Okay. What I would also say here, even if it's more work, my darling, trust me, you will not want to refuse this. Okay. You will not want to waste it, my darling. Okay, boo. What I would also say here for you as well is you need to reflect at work, though. Okay, when something is done, reflect how you can do it better. Okay, reflect how you can do it better, my darling. Hello, Lee. Because I can tell you now, the more you try, the easier it's going to get for you, okay, my darling? Does that make sense? Thank you for the heart, me. Brilliant. I'm glad that made sense, my darling. Troll Mother will wake you up when you learn to shut up. People called you James. That's nice for you. I didn't ask what your name was. Thank you for the roses. Yeah, I'm glad that made sense, boo. Right, let me just check my payments and we'll see if it's open for yes or no's, or we'll see if we're going back to payments. Let me have a quick look. Give me 1 second. Un momento. They said you were the leader of the Misfits. Oh, how cute. I don't care. I really don't care, my sweet. You're no leader of mine. The only leader of mine is me and Odin. Odin is my leader. He is my pathfinder. Not some person. Who's us? Is that your twin? Your psychotic side? Who? Who? I mean, put it this way, heed one's warning. By the 5th harvest of the 5th year, of all things loved and perished will be gone, as what you once had will fall beneath you, as you fall from light into darkness. No soul will rest around you. What was I going to check? Oh, yeah. But yeah, hope that makes sense, Queen. I think that's everything. Yeah. So yes or no's, my darlings. So is Gus upset with you? Let's see. No. Mm. Will Quinton reach out to you? Yes, my darling. Oh, I know. Let's get a positive card for the negative. Here's a positive for all the negative. I could have finished that curse, but then I couldn't be asked to. I didn't want to waste my energy on them. Hello, Liz. Thank you for the share. So, to all the negatives, this is for you. Believe you can, and you are halfway there. You need to learn to believe in yourself instead of not believing in others, okay, my darling? Believe in yourself. So, troll. You've just called yourself negative, my darling. Okay. You've just called yourself a fake. Thank you for the follow. You've just outed yourself. I knew you were dumb, but I didn't realise you were that dumb. These trolls don't use their minds. Will any of your favourite cousins be supportive towards you? Yes, my darling, yes. Will Manny reach out to you? Let's see. Yes, in 3 weeks. Does Richard love you? Let's see. He does. If you would like to troll, I'd like to see you try. Will you be in a relationship this year? Let's see. Thank you for the follow. No, not this year, my darling. It'll be the next. Ba, 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 ba. Will things get better? Will things get better? Yes. Is your baby on the path to recovery? Let's see. They are, my darling, yes. Does your relationship have a future? Let's see. I feel like they do, my darling, yes. I've never heard of Psychic Bunny, my darling. Does your relationship have a future? Done that one, the answer is yes. Remember, guys, link in bio if you'd like to buy a reading. It'll be donation based next tomorrow. Yeah, donation based tomorrow. And then paid Monday. So why aren't you exposing yourself, my darling? Oh, Toby, Tata, please leave. I don't buy views. Gross. Stop advertising that in my Twitch. Ugh. Will Jason, Soulless, and you be reconciling? Reconnecting even, let's see. No, I don't think that you will be, my darling. It's not needed. Thank you for the rose. Okay, it's not needed to reconnect, my darling. Okay, you've got someone better coming your way in the next 10 months. Okay, so wait. Okay, my darling. Wait. Will things be okay soon with Azam? Let's see. Let's see. I feel like it will be, my darling, yes. Okay, yes. Hello, K-Kaz. K-Kaz, hello. I am doing yes or no questions, my darling, until someone else books a private. Not a private, till someone else books a reading. Okay. Do you want me to channel you, or do you want me to channel you? Do you want to channel me? Do I want to channel you? If you pay, yeah, sure. If you pay, sure. Simple as. As I always say, if you're going to say something stupid, put your money where your mouth is. That's why I always say. Will yours and Dee's next relationship be worth the wait for both and him? Let's see. Yes, my darling. Oh, you're saying challenge? Challenge at what, my darling? I like a good challenge. Have you got a bet going on of £10? As you do. That's the point. I have a bet of £10 going on, my darling, to try and get 30,000 followers before my friend before Christmas. Whoever gets 30,000 before Christmas wins the £10 bet. I don't know why I made it, but I did. So, is A going to call you this week? And will you be getting back together? So yes, I'll be calling you this week. You won't be getting back together this week, though. You'll be getting back together next week, my darling. Okay. Does D see you as the best girl for him? Let's see. Yes, my darling, yes. Hello, Creative Tarot Insights. How are you, boo? Will your boyfriend's visa be approved? Let's see. Let's see. I'm good, thank you. How are you? I feel like it will be approved, my darling, yes. Good afternoon, my darling. Is Holly jealous of you? Let's see. Is Holly jealous of you? Let's have a look. Yes. How much does it cost for a private reading? If you message me via email, Instagram, or WhatsApp, I can send you through all the price list. Okay, my darling. Okay. If you message me on WhatsApp, my work account is 07 3989 58383. Okay, and my email is cardreadingswithjamie@gmail.com. Thank you for the boo. And my Instagram is cardreadingswithjamie, and it's got the blue tick. Okay, if you message me on one of those, I can send you all of my information through of the private readings I do. Okay. Is Jimmy going to call you? I feel like he will, my darling, yes. Mr. Monster, if you want to try, sure. I wouldn't if I was you, but if you want to try, go ahead. Free will, my darling. I ain't going to stop you from doing nothing. Right, do I have Sharon? Hello, boo. We said that as you commented. Hi. And while I wait that, are you working too hard lately? Yes. Tarot Insights. Yes, you are, my darling. Way too hard. Okay, way too hard. Okay, you need to slow it down slightly, okay? Slow it down. Yes, on PayPal. Thank you, my darling. So, how did Ian feel when you saw your story yesterday? Let's have a look. Let's see. Let's see. Give me 1 sec. Let me just block this person. There you go. How long have I been doing TikTok for? I've been doing TikTok since... Oh. I've been doing TikTok for a few years now. I've been doing tarot for about 4 now. Hello, Dave. So yeah. It depends what you mean by TikTok, like the tarot side or all my other accounts that I've done. Because I've got many different things going on at once. It could also be social media because I've been doing that for about 8 or 9 years now. Since I was, was it 11? It was 11 or 12 I started social media. It was. Oh, we'll get round to that reading in 1 sec. Let me just block these inboxes. Oh, had I not done that yet? Yeah. Right. Let me read that message again. So, how do you feel when you saw your story? Let's have a look. I have made it. I've been having those sort of people come into my lives for ages, my darling. You get used to it. Thank you for the booze. You know when you've made it as a tarot reader, when you got accounts pretending to actually be you? That's when you know you've made it. And I have about 30 to 40 of those accounts. I think I've actually got over 100 now. I think I could be wrong. So let's see how they feel about you, my darling. Let's have a look. So after that story, I feel that's made them want to come forward to you even more. They've took it as a bit of a nag. Okay, as a bit of a, come on, come to me sort of vibe here. Okay, I feel like this has made them really think about you, my darling, really open up about you. What I'd also say here as well is I feel like they're going to relax, but they're still going to come forwards towards you. Okay, I feel like they are going for that change. They are going for that look. They're going for that ride. Okay, they are coming forwards towards you, my dear. What I would also say here is I feel like they have been thinking of you for quite a while now. Okay. I feel like they've been wanting this love. Okay, and I feel like that story has just knocked them. Okay, it's made them go, right, we need to actually think of what we're doing and actually go forwards for it. Okay, so they're actually going to try. Okay, my darling, they're actually going to try. What I would also say here as well is I feel like they can see that you're slowly falling away from them, slowly moving away from them. Okay. But what I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this is where they just want to protect their energy. I feel like they are going to message you very soon, my darling, within the next 4 or 5 days. Okay. What I would also say here is I feel like they're going to try and pick you up. Okay. They're going to try and make you happier. Okay, my darling. At the same time, they can see that they're really not helping with your mental health, my darling, okay, with them not giving you a definitive answer or straight away. I feel like they do want to be the honourable person that they are, and they do want to be very honest with you. I feel like they also want to be very open with you as well, my darling. Okay. I feel like it's just going to take time for them to be completely open to you. Okay. And I feel like that's where the struggle is going to come in because they want to be, they know that they need to be. It's just trying to be. Okay. So I feel like they're just struggling on that at the moment. Okay, boo? What I would also say here for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like they're going to be very close. I feel like they realize that they're acting like a child at the moment. Okay. They're not acting their age and they realize that. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like they want to open themselves up. Okay. They want to show you the good fortune. Okay, that is coming towards you and them. At the same time, what I'd also say here is I feel like there could actually be a chance of a longer relationship. I feel more of a friendship at the moment, okay? At the moment, okay? What I would also say here for you as well, my sweets, I feel like it is going to be a strong connection between you, okay? Very strong, very crucial, okay? At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, okay, is he's got to learn to be honest with the people around him as well as himself. He's not doing either. Okay, he's not being honest with oneself, okay, or with others, okay. Let's see what else we get. I don't think he gets what tarot readings are. Right. What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like, yes, he's been a little bit two-faced at the moment, okay. He's been a little bit two-faced. I feel like he's got the misfortune coming towards him. Okay. He's got misfortune coming towards him, and I feel like it's annoyed him. I feel like he's trying to work a way to get this misfortune away before he actually comes towards you, okay, my darling? He doesn't want to give you this misfortune, okay? He wants to give you the love, the honesty that you deserve. So I feel like this could be why it's taken him a while to actually come forwards towards you, okay, my sweet? And I feel like he's going to become more honest with that, okay? They're actually Sibylla cards, my darling, not tarot. I feel like his friends are trying to tell him to actually go towards you, my darling. His friends are telling him to actually open up towards you. Okay. His friends are going like, look, that's an opening. Okay, she's giving you a hint. Take it. Okay. So they're realizing that he needs to take it. He's starting to realize that he needs to take it. He's just chosen not to take it at the moment. Okay, and that's where the struggle is coming in. Okay, that is where the struggle is coming in at the moment. Okay. Is I feel like he's blinded. He's blinded by love. He's blinded by rose-tinted glasses. He wants to be loyal with you. He wants to be true with you. He's just got to learn to take that gamble with you, my darling. I feel like he is going to transform into this lover. Okay, with you, my darling, and he is going to have the best love you've ever had. Okay. He's going to bring you some lovely gifts, my darling. Okay, some great joy as well. I don't think there's going to be any sorrow between the both of you. Okay? No sorrow. And what I would say here is I feel like there's only going to be a celebration between the both of you, okay, my darling? So, to be quite frank, there's no sorrow coming at all. Okay, there is only hope, only love, only light. What I'd also say here is I feel like his mental health, although it's trapped right now and isn't good, it is going to get better, especially when he's with you, my darling. Okay, he's no longer going to be having the negative thoughts that he's trapped in. Okay, what I would say here is I feel like he's going to become more open with his mental health as well. He is going to explain his mental health to you. He's going to explain himself to you and he's going to say, sorry about my mental health. This is why I've not been talking. Okay, and he's going to explain that very deeply. Okay. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I can tell you now, okay, there's going to be a ring on that finger. Okay, boo. There is going to be a ring on that finger. Okay, before long. Okay, boo. Does that make sense? I'm glad it was a sweet reading, my darling. I'm glad it was a sweet reading. You're very welcome. Well, that is my list done for today, my darling, so I will be popping off now. Okay. I am going to say one thing, though, to the person that isn't using their brain. Okay. Troll MF Monster. My darling, you say you want to expose me. Good luck, my darling. And I'm going to say that with love. And the reason why is because to expose someone, you would have need to actually have something done by that person. Okay, to know if it's true or not. If you're trying to expose them off a reading that they've done for someone else, you don't know if that's true or not, because you've not lived that life, my darling. You've not lived in that energy, my dear. So, like I always say, put your money where your mouth is, then talk. Okay? If you're so stuck in your way and you think it's so true in what you say, put the dollars next to your mouth, spend them, use your own money to make your own experiment and determination. Okay, my little sweetie? Otherwise, you won't. Okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say to you. Okay? But, absolute dummy. So, before I go, I am going to pull a nice card for everyone. Okay? And I am going to pull us a positive card. Okay, my darlings? So if y'all give me 1 second, and we'll get that lovely positive card coming for you. Let's see what lovely positivity we get. I'm going to pull it from my chakra deck. Okay, so it's going to be a bit of a collective as well. Now, hopefully, I can actually show the card that we pull. Fingers crossed, Joe. Fingers crossed. But some of this deck is not appropriate for social media. So, if you want to follow me, follow me. Like, that's your choice. So, let's see what the collective needs from the Oracle, from the Chakra Insight Oracle. Let's see what you guys get. Thank you for the follow. Let's see what you guys get. So your card is... I pulled this in a video yesterday. It is connections. Universal oneness, love, interconnection and support. You guys need to learn to actually love each other and work with each other, my darlings, okay? Bring the love, bring the joy. What you give is what you get. At the same time, what it's saying here is make a community for yourself, okay? Bring a community to yourself to make yourself more happy, okay? You guys need to be a little bit more grounded, okay? Base chakra. Ground yourself a little bit more and trust in oneself, okay? The more you're grounded and the more you've got trust, it's the more helpful you'll be with oneself, okay? And your final card is compassion. Okay, you need to almost give joy to others and you will blossom. Okay, if you want the love and you want the joy, you've got to sow your own seeds to make your own flower bed. Okay, and once you've done that, you might actually see a difference in beauty. You might find something you like. Hope that helps. But I'm going to pop off for now, guys, and I will see y'all in the next one. Tulipit for now. Thank you all so much for your support. Blessed be. And may the gods forever protect you.